to
Yeah,
start?
yeah. I told him we'd be on in about 2 hours. About 2 hours ago.
Okay, all right. Just usually on top of the social media stuff. So
Well, except I tried to I meant to put something in our Goblin Goldcast Facebook page, and I actually put it on my regular page, and I have some real strange questions from people that don't understand that I play EverQuest and that I do a podcast.
right.
We used to do a podcast, so there's been some confusion.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So there you are. I will invite you.
Here I is.
And I will go and gather some mobs here. We're doing another power leveling situation here, but before we go into that too much, hopefully those of you that are listening later to the video, since nobody's in right now, hopefully some of you got a chance to catch us on Azeroth Roundtable a couple of days ago.
Right,
it was a lot of fun.
Twitch TV/Azeroth RT if you'd like to see that. There's a little more on the Twitch than there was on the podcast. Lots of fun was had by all, I think.
Oh yeah, it was a blast. So
yeah. Hopefully they'll invite us back.
I think it's probably a safe bet they're going to want to hear what we think after the classic server comes out. I think we piqued their interest a little bit on that maybe. But it was a lot of fun. To anybody who was listening to this that was in the chat room on that, and they were typing things in the chat room. I didn't have it up, so I didn't see what was typed. It's funny, a couple of things that I actually said something similar after somebody had typed it in the chat room, and it looked like I was getting my ideas from the chat. I was dying laughing when I read that later. I was like, that's about the time that I said something like that. Anyway, are they still trying to come over the bridge?
Oh, I wasn't even looking. As like last time, I can't see any stuck on the bridge. So
well, there's definitely at least one I saw there.
Okay, well, I'm not coming up there to check it out because that'd be a deadland dwarf.
Right, you're not in Viz. Oh, there's a bunch. Looks like they might have taken the shortcut.
Oh, you got another one that's coming off the bridge after you.
Yeah, I think I saw some that were.
So I've leveled a little bit since last time we talked. I'm level 36, almost level 37.
Right.
A few levels more, and he'll be able to bring his higher level druid or higher level bard in here and finish us up, get me leveled so we can do other things.
Yeah, 43 is what we're looking for. Once you hit 43, the path from 43 to 65 will be rather quick, and we're shooting for getting that done before the end of the month when that expansion goes live. Looks like I got them all off the bridge.
May have.
Yay! Time to go into third-person mode.
I've got a whopping 5 minutes left on Lesson of the Devoted.
Yeah, I knew we weren't going to have much, but look at this big train. So tasty.
That's awesome.
So tasty. All right.
I'm going to lean over and try. Is that full window? It is not. That's why I could. Oh, there we go. Now the chat is all right. We're there. Rock on. I'd like to thank everyone who came over when we were over at Azeroth Roundtable. We had some folks from Lagging Balls that came over to join in on the Azeroth Roundtable stream as well. So
yeah,
that was the very beginning. Mrs. Mac listened to the podcast. She didn't watch the stream. We were planning on doing this stream last night. But I was surprised by my youngest daughter. She brought my new granddaughter over the house last night. They didn't tell anyone she'd gone into labor, so they decided to surprise me while I was cooking dinner. So dinner for two became dinner for let's see, there's 5 of them. So
yeah.
Dinner for 7. I said I had to cook a little more. Sorry, I had to take my shoe off to finish the math.
Um, yeah. So, yeah, it's so funny. You had no idea she'd gone into labor. I was telling my wife about that, who, as you know, is an RN, and she was blown away by that they didn't keep her overnight at the hospital.
Elsa and wife says 6 of them, 2 of us. Well, yeah, but the littlest one was eating something a little different. She was gnawing on. I won't. The 6 of them, 2 of us.
You're getting help with your math.
Yeah, she put. I just saw a text come up on my cell phone, which is down on my desk.
Yeah.
So she's listening in. She's not watching the stream.
Right.
She's her desk is just outside my office door, so she can keep an eye on me. By the way, ding 37.
Oh, congrats. Okay. And you have how much on devoted, or is it gone?
Devoted. I got 3 minutes left on devoted.
Okay.
Nope. No, she had the up here. They're trying to save money with the hospital stay and everything. It was they went to the midwifery.
Yeah.
They do a lot of midwife things up here. So
Oh, did
yeah,
she do that? The midwife?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Is she the one that did it before, or your other daughter?
No, the other daughter's done it with every one of the kids.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, last time got a little scary. My youngest grandson, they had issues with him. He came out. Yeah, he almost didn't make it. So
Yeah.
she specifically says that's her last one. I mean, she's all of less than 5 foot tall.
Yeah.
And he was a pretty good big kid when he came out.
Yeah. That's and with the midwife that could be rough.
Yeah, but they did the hospital thing, but they had the midwife in the hospital. I'm not sure how.
Oh, okay. I was under the impression that it was just
Oh,
regular.
that's where
midwife
my oldest went to the midwife. There's like a little clinic type thing. Anyways,
By the way, if your daughters happen to listen to this, yes, Uncle Dex does remember your names. I'm just not doxing you like the guys at Azeroth Roundtable did to us.
that was so funny.
And you know what? It's so funny when I was taking a look at it to see what I missed in the chat room. I was watching it earlier today, and I missed an opportunity for a joke. I know I usually don't pass on this, but when he asked where we could get a hold of him, I almost started saying your address and saying, let's just complete this, not your real address, but like a made up address, just to say that let's just complete the doxing right now and tell them where in Anchorage they can exactly find you.
Oh, and I gave my email. I should have also given us our Twitter at Goblin Goldcast, but
Yeah, well,
yeah. You can always get a hold of us on our Twitter at Goblin Goldcast. We're on Facebook, Goblin Goldcast. The podcast isn't there. We're on. You can find our stuff over on YouTube at the Goblin Goldcast. So
your Devoted's not running anymore, right?
32 seconds.
Okay, when it runs out, just go ahead and refresh it. Might
Okay.
as well. Because mine has run out, and I am going to hit mine right now.
I got about 17 seconds, and so I would.
Well, this mob's about to die, but not in 17 seconds, so just make sure you hit it before he dies. I would hit it now.
There we go. I got it. I already
would
did.
hit it right now. Yeah.
Already did. You were talking. It's like we're thinking the same thoughts.
Yeah. I move my hand and your mouth moves. It's just amazing.
It's a little uncomfortable if you wouldn't reach that.
It's like, well, I told you, man. Hey, little guy, it's better than me sitting on your lap. Trust me. Anyway,
I remember fishing one time with you and have to cart you around while I was in my hip waders and you weren't.
Yeah, but that was
like a piggyback ride there.
I was wearing my good shoes though.
That's you piggyback me across that creek there. Okay, there we
Oh,
go.
hey, I don't know. You're gonna get a kick out of this and probably give me so much shit about it. But guess what? Recently, just made a comeback and is available in the United States again. Zima.
Oh, there you go.
The '90s called and they want Zima back. It's Zima is back. Coors is making Zima again. Well, they kept making it, and it was big overseas in some other countries, but it kind of saw its heyday, and then it was like dead in the U.S. Now they're attempting to bring it back, but the problem is now Smirnoff Ice owns that, and Mike's Hard Lemonade owns that market now. It's like, good luck,
We oopsed.
huh?
I said we oopsed.
Yeah.
Their marketing department.
Oh
No,
yeah.
no, I still remember that your first weekend up here in Alaska, going out for and another friend of ours. We went out for the July week, and remember getting you your Zima, and we were grabbing stuff, and it was like, guys, I don't drink beer. It's like, I know that
Yeah.
this isn't for you. This is for us. And you're looking at it going, that's a lot.
That's a lot of beer.
It's amateur. Um,
That's a lot of beer for two guys that are supposed to be driving me home later. I'm just saying.
Statute of limitations has run out.
Well, I
Don't
am
drink
letting
and
some
drive,
of
kid.
these. I'm letting some of these mobs die wherever they die, and not right over there because you're
I'm
not going to
not
loot them,
looting.
right?
No, not worried about.
Okay, so if you're not going to loot them, I'm not going to worry about where I drop them. I was trying to drop them. I was trying to drop them in a nice, neat pile. What?
I'm sorry. That's your drop. Anyways,
Drop it
drop
like it's
them.
hot.
Drop them. No, not your pants. That makes it harder to run the mobs around in circle.
Yeah.
Um,
Ding. I'm 52.
yeah, there you go. Hey,
I know what you're saying. I was 52 before I started, but I mean, my character's 52 now.
I'm like 44% into 37.
You haven't seen
Yeah.
37 since the 80s.
uh, yeah, kid was looking a little blue yesterday when they brought him in, and that she had a quick birth. So my granddaughter's she was a little bruised coming out.
Yeah.
So she was a little blue, and I was kind of joking, and they didn't take it the funny way I thought it was. So I said, I think you've got this car seat a little too tight.
Yeah, the fourth one usually comes out a lot faster than the first one does.
Yeah. But I was thinking of her mother, but I don't think both kids were. I don't think she had labor more than 3 hours for either kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember the first time when she had the youngest or the oldest grandson, and you're in labor. I'm not in labor. You're in labor. We were out to dinner and coming back, and I said, "Hey, you're in labor. I'm not in labor." And Mrs. Mac, who is, anyways, second wife. She wasn't there the first time, and I said, who of all all of us in the car, how many of us have been through this process before? And I raised my hand.
Right.
Says, you're in labor. Let's go to the hospital. I got to the hospital. You're in labor. It's like, I can be right once in, the whole marriage.
Or it's like, going through the process of getting, I just got a new truck. It's like going through the process of buying a car with my wife, and it's like, well, the salesperson's lying about that. That's not a real thing, what they just said. Well, how do you don't know that? She might have been telling the truth. No, she was lying. No, she might have been telling the truth. It's like, Can I see a show of hands of people who have lied to make a sale before? Okay. Once again, you know. And now, in all fairness, that didn't happen in this particular sale because the internet and all of that, much easier to buy a car now. You know what they sell for before you go in. You don't have to go in there and wonder if you're getting a good deal.
And are we really going to play this game?
Oh, yeah. And I also let them know early on. I said, I'm only interested in one thing. What's the total amount that I'm paying for the vehicle? Don't give me the whole, if I can make your payment X amount, can we have, do we have a deal today? I said, I already know how that works. And she said, I wouldn't insult you by doing something like that. And I'm thinking
Okay, so what else? What are you going to insult me with?
But would you have insulted me by doing that if I hadn't mentioned it? You deciding to do that, is that a new development?
Yeah, I do like a good salesman because or a good salesperson because you can see some things that we used to do and it's like that was really good, you know.
Oh yeah, no, I let them know that I appreciate the effort, but just don't have your feelings hurt that it didn't work. You know, it's.
I used to do a sales thing a lot while I was dating, you know.
Yeah.
Didn't always work.
I have seen underhanded tricks that most people out of the industry would not believe. Things that were done, especially at at trade shows, to make a sale. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, your local dealer will take care of that for you.
Yeah, there was a lot of that, or over promising, knowing that you're going to be 4 states away the next weekend. You know, at a different show. Those guys. I mean, I never did the show circuit, but I had to, when they would come to town, I had to deal with the aftermath. You know.
Well, let me give you the phone number to the main company headquarters. They're the guys who hire these guys. Maybe they can make true their promises that they made.
Well, what I would rather do is tell the salespeople, you ever come to my area again, and you do this, I'll give them your personal phone number to call you up and take it up with you. Don't think I won't do it. It was an accident. I meant to give them the corporate number, and it was sitting right next to the guy's home number. It was a mistake. It was an honest mistake, just like the mistake he made by overpromising. We're both human. Just, you know.
Human. Oh, sorry.
Human. Yeah. Enemy mine.
Is
that what you're doing? The enemy mine thing?
I do a terrible Ferengi.
Oh, Ferengi. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm about the same height, same look, the same dental, same dentist.
I was gonna say, don't say you've got the teeth for it because that's just wrong, man. It's like I get a file out every evening and I make sure.
Let's see. Oh, that's much better.
What's much better?
Denali Brewing Big Dipper, much better than the Chilkoot Stout. Anyways.
Yeah. You know, I don't understand something. You brew your own beer, so why do you buy beer?
I actually haven't done any home brewing, and I was talking about starting to do it again. Mm-hmm. I couldn't do it in the old place because it was a lot smaller, and the grandkids would get in there and get into it.
Yeah.
The new place, I've actually got a whole downstairs that we really don't use, and I can set it up and do the home brewing again. So.
Because honestly, I'm not a beer drinker, but if I were, I would definitely brew my own beer. That's totally something that I would do.
I did back before I had grandkids.
Yeah.
And dogs.
It just looks like a whole lot of fun.
It's all right. It's not too bad.
I mean, making your own brew, offering up to
Wait.
your friends and then watching to see if they get sick before you try it for the first
No,
time.
no, no. The problem with home brewing is having it keep up with you.
What do you mean?
It's like I can finish it faster than I can brew it. Yeah,
Oh, come
I'm
on.
only
You brew a major batch of that stuff. You don't have to do the small time stuff
well,
anymore.
you're only doing 5 gallons at a time, man. Well, okay, if I had
Really?
three carboy, a carboy is 5 gallons.
Right.
So I can do 2 or 3 carboys at a time, I guess, and do 15 gallons.
Right, but you're waiting for one batch to completely finish before you start making another one?
Well, I don't have to now.
Oh, you did before. Okay.
Back when I was home brewing, it was at my uh, the economics were for buying the equipment were at
Got
the
it.
time. I can afford it now. Back then it
Got
was
it.
like, no, I can afford one setup.
The initial outlay for your equipment.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Right.
Back then I was making a lot less.
Yeah.
Now it's like, yeah.
Now you've got money off the wazoo.
Get this guy a private room.
Give this guy a private room. He's got money up the wazoo.
No, we've got no. It's like some of the guys that work down here with me. They do they do honey. They have bees. And they have several hives.
Yeah.
And it's like $1,700 they outlay for a couple hives full of bees.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an expensive project. Some guys winter their bees up here, but a lot of times the winter's a little too cold for the hive to last all winter. So
Yeah.
some do, some don't. I would think I would pull my hives with my queen and everybody into the garage and just turn the heat down to like 40 or so.
Yeah.
Cold enough that they're gonna bunch up, but not cold enough that they die off. Jamie Christmas, I couldn't imagine doing that again every year. That's expensive.
Yeah.
But man, the honey's good.
Not in California though. Not expensive in California really because your bees will survive.
Oh no, yeah, the restarting and everything. We don't have the mite problem up here. The mites don't survive. No, they. There we go. I made 38. So Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Oh hey, Mrs. Mac, I might be allergic to bees. I didn't say I was getting into bees. We've got a very small backyard, dear.
No way. You allergic to something? Say it isn't so.
Yeah.
That's like saying something that you buy at McDonald's might have a lot of calories in it.
We've got the EpiPen 6-pack.
Right.
Okay.
Calls me up every once in a while. Oh my God, I found something my wife's not allergic to. You're kidding. No.
It's air. Yeah.
Yeah, I exposed her to it and I didn't have to. That sounds really bad. I exposed her to it and I didn't have to rush her to the hospital afterwards. The hospital part didn't help that one. It's
Get a room saved again.
Yeah.
Anyways, she I guess she decided to come into the Twitch stream and
Yeah.
watch us do nothing. I'm sitting down doing nothing. He's just running around in circles. We're talking and trying to be entertaining. That may not.
Let's just say when you have a wing of a hospital named after you and you didn't donate a bunch of money, something's going on with you. I'm just saying.
Our insurance company's trying to find a way to drop us,
Yeah. You guys were late with your payment. No, I wasn't. Okay, well, we're going by mountain time now. Just, you can call it a loophole, but we're calling it survival.
Okay, we'll do that later, dear.
You're going to have to, if she said something I need to know about, you're going to have to read it, because if I look at that screen, I'm dead.
She said, which reminds me, we need to contact the hospital for next week. She's going in for surgery. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna remove an unwanted growth, Mac.
Yeah, I
Um,
was gonna say they're gonna remove an unwanted growth. How do you feel about that?
uh, no, she's gotta have a little surgery uh, on her ear.
Yeah, yeah.
So, inside.
Do do do.
Later, I'll give you the funny. I'm not doing this on Skype. Or on stream.
They didn't come over the. They didn't come over the bridge. The guys that I
uh,
pulled.
I said something earlier I thought was funny. She didn't appreciate it, but the door is right there and it doesn't have a lock on it. I'm not going to see me strangled on live on the stream.
People pay extra for that.
She says, I can never get used to this game. I know.
This game is so easy compared to World of Warcraft.
I did get that Final Fantasy 14, and I've decided I'm actually liking it, but it is it's like EverQuest, World of Warcraft, and then Final Fantasy 14 in difficulty.
Right.
There is no, as far as I found out so far, there is no RNG that I found in the lower game at least.
Yeah.
It's like your mob has to if you go out kill X number of mobs, or you have to kill mobs to get X something off the mob.
Mm-hmm.
You kill the mob, it drops it every time. It's like, oh.
Well, yeah, and certain, no matter which game, it seems like they do it to where certain mobs will do that. Certain quests, rather, will be set up like that, and others won't. That's pretty typical.
Every quest I've done on Final Fantasy 14 is like that.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Sometimes you don't want to be killing the exact number of mob, for like, as a developer, you don't want them to kill the exact number of mobs of items you need to loot, and so you might make it a 1 and 2. Huh?
The dog is running in circles killing mobs.
That dog is a wolf, a noble creature. Well, okay, noble till you see what I do to that tree over there. But other than that,
they have wolf form, which allows him to run faster, so he doesn't have to twist another song into his stream. And he's running in circles.
Yeah.
He's got multiple mobs which are killing each other, he's causing them to kill each other, which is leveling me very quickly. We're just doing a power leveling, not regular gameplay.
Yeah. And if I wasn't in this form, you'd be able to see my really, really pretty red and yellow armor, but I would be dead in a crumpled heap in the middle. So there's drawbacks. And these guys are damaged, and so they're wanting to chase me instead of fight each other, so I'm going to have to finish them off this way.
This way he doesn't have to chase his own tail. He has something chasing his tail.
Right. You are correct, sir. Look at the dead bodies, though.
You can hide corpse all.
No, because when we're all done, I'll probably loot them, at least so we get the coin distributed. Might as well. Even if I don't pick up anything off the corpses,
Oh, that's fine.
Alright, I'm going to have 2 more I'm going to be able to kill, and then I'll probably mez the last one.
So she's giving us crap in the chat channel.
No wonder what doesn't make sense. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye.
The game.
No, the game makes perfect sense. This is the gold standard in MMOs. Everything else is a cheap imitation. This is the granddaddy of them all.
See, she wasn't on the Goblin Goldcast. So here she can be in the chat room and harass us.
You know what I find two sentences that seem to always follow each other about EverQuest. Oh, EverQuest. I suck at that game. I, that game sucks. It's like I can never play that game. That game sucks.
Would you teach your brother to play? I mean,
No, my brother can't play this either. There are Warcraft people that were, I almost said Warcraft babies, but people would have thought I meant something else. I don't mean I'm not trying to disparage World of Warcraft when I say this, but in other words, people that were introduced to MMOs by World of Warcraft are never going to be able to take a step backwards to this or any of the other ones of its era.
yeah, maybe, but
No, not
it
not not when they didn't experience this first. I haven't found anybody that tried this after they tried World of Warcraft first and liked it.
yeah, this there's a big learning curve.
Yeah, and there are certain things that you get used to doing, and again, it's not to be disparaging in any way, because if World of Warcraft had been my first game, that would have been me too. I
I tell you,
wouldn't have.
I tell you what, because I still play. I play this. I play World of Warcraft, and I play Final Fantasy 14. And I come over here after playing World of Warcraft for a while, and I'm soloing. I'm in a cleric right now, which is real hard to solo, which is why Dex is being gracious in leveling me. My gear's gonna suck when we stop this, but
That's okay. That's easily
anyways,
fixed.
yeah. When I when I go over there and I go over here and solo, if I do an oops and I die, it's like, oh my! I I sit and stare at the screen and go, why did I come back? It takes a little bit to get used to it. I mean, get the medding and all. I mean, especially
Hmm.
on the classic.
Yeah, I mean, you see my mana bar, right?
Oh yeah, and that's going to take about an hour for you to get full mana.
And staunch recovery doesn't refresh every day. It's like what, once a week or something like that.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to get all my mana back quickly.
Yeah.
So I will kill these two guys, and then I will mez the third one, and then
As we camp out.
and then while he's mezzed, I'll have you camp out. Well, which means I'm not going to be able to loot the corpses, but I'm not worried about that. I mean, technically I could. I could loot them while he's mezzed.
And troll in general. So what expansion is the server up till now? And someone says Wrath of the Lich King. I was like, pop.
Oh, you said chat, and I was looking at our chat on.
No, no, no. Oh, God, Gates of Discord. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you thought it was pop? You were only off by a few. Yeah, Omens of War, end of the month. All right, so I got one more with 21% that I'm taking down.
Well, it's going to be a short stream tonight because I have to work tomorrow, which kind of sucks.
Yep.
But we will do a little more leveling, and again, we're planning on doing more than EverQuest. We're just trying to prep us so that when Omens of War comes out next month, I'll be at the correct level to actually do some decent grouping.
Yep.
That'll be a better stream.
Oh yeah.
Than,
Yeah, Wallace
that,
Slaughter's a lot of fun, and so's Dranic Hollows.
right.
Oh, do I have two left? I have two left, so
Yeah, you have to.
never mind. Let me have them beat the hell out of each other. if I don't fizzle my way to.
Yeah.
If I fizzle one more time, I'm screwed. And I fizzled. Nope, got it off. There. I gotta get one dead. So that I can mess the other one. Otherwise, I'm running for the zone because I do not have enough mana for another charm.
Just let me know when I need to camp, and I'll camp at the appropriate time. Wow, we actually went through what was left of my other lesson devoted, and got 3 minutes left on this one. So
Yeah.
we timed it just about right.
Yeah, it took a little longer than it should have because of mobs getting stuck on the bridge. It's negligible whether it's a good idea to pull those over because of the extra time that it takes.
Right.
But
we get a couple more levels on me, and I'll be at the appropriate level to group with his higher level druid.
and there's a whole room in there that I can pull that I can't pull right now.
So it'll be a little bit more of him running around in circles with a lot more mobs.
And they'll be dying much faster.
I'll be leveling much faster, so we'll get out of here so we can go do other things.
Yeah. Then we're off to the next zone that I'll be running around in circles in. But different scenery. Anyway.
But this is actually a decent zone. I mean, if I had some bags with me, which I don't, this is actually a zone where you can have make some decent gold, or I'm sorry, platinum.
Yeah.
In this game,
we won't be looting any of these mobs. Okay, he is about to croak. And when he does, okay, he's done. So you can log out to clear aggro.
Doing it now, 30 seconds. And we'll do more of these this week.
Oh, no. Yeah, good for you that you're getting out of there. I've got a second one I've aggroed.
Oh, you got to make a run for the zone, huh?
Maybe. Unless I can keep 2 meds.
I can get to you with my 50-some-odd druid. If you don't want to lose experience.
Yeah, it's alright.
I can get there quick. Hang tight. Just keep running around. I'll be back. My turn to help you. A 53 druid, but I can still get there.
Oh, and you'll just go to that safe spot and then evac me?
Yeah.
That'll work. I've got 1 mezzed.
And you can run in circles for a minute. It'll just take. I'm in plane of knowledge. It'll just take me a minute to get to you. Hey, look at this. We're gonna have fun. Teamwork.
I'm gonna see if I've got enough mana back to do a charm. No, I don't.
Well, all right, I'm coming to you. I'm gonna have to drop this guild with this guy and get him into that guild.
Yeah.
This is a guild I was in a long time ago.
Yeah.
Basic. Okay, I'm gonna put.
I got a respawn, so now I got 3.
That's okay. I'll be right there.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna mute because I have a phone call.
All right, you let her know I'm on my way to get you. Just takes me a minute to get to where he's at. It scares me that she's watching. I used to be so safe. Love you, dear. All right. I have the best wife ever. She plays, just not this game. She lets me play for hours on end. Even when my honeydew list is not finished. What time is it? Okay. And if you want to be buttered up, dear. I mean, sorry, the kids watch this show. I can't. She asks without thinking that I'm being it. Uh-huh. Speaking of honeydew list, oh. I'm trying to get to Dex. Don't distract me. Oh, shit. There it is. Oh, shower curtain. I'll get that. Apparently, our stream is going to become something where my wife will nag me on. But she's going to come in here, grab me by the throat. He's still running in circles. I'm in the zone. Porting over there. I'll be right there.
Okay, I set the phone down for just a second. I'm still on the phone. You weren't able to hear me when I was talking to you earlier, right?
No.
All right. We forgot to figure out how we're going to work the invite. I'm disbanding from Mac Hammer, and so I'm not in a group right now. You want to invite me? You want to invite me to group?
Yeah, I'll send you the invite.
If you can do that, you can just you're in the zone or no?
Yeah. Hold on a second.
That way.
I already did.
Huh?
Hold on a second. There we go. Had to cancel something. You're in with Dash, right?
With Dash, just invite Dash, and then that way, when you go to the save spot, you can just time it when I'm bringing my circle around to you, and it'll take.
I invited you to the group.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go back on mute and finish my phone call. All right.
All right.
All right. Okay.
You don't have to go away, honey. All right. I'm coming in the room now. Coming out there. Down this hallway here. And, okay, there he is there. Which, that's the bridge. Safe spots over here. All right. Let's try to time this. What's the cast time on this? 10 seconds. So we'll start this now. He may have to make 2 loops. he can't hear me. Hopefully he gets close right about now. And I'm 15 seconds off on my Twitch and my other screen watching the game, so we'll see if I was able to save him. Hey! It worked. Doorbell may ring in a moment.
Sorry about that. That was the phone call that would never end.
It's like the song that never ends.
I said, you're not very talkative. I said, yeah, I've actually got a Twitch stream going on right now that I was about to end. That is now in an infinite loop in more ways than one. I mean, it really added a new layer of meaning to the term infinite loop.
Okay, you want me to let's see.
I don't need buffs from you.
I was going to envision we can run back out the safe spot. I was thinking.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll put cellos on before you do that, so we both have cellos. There.
Oh, that's self only. Hold on. Ability. Superior camo. Okay.
Actually, I'm playing a wood elf that is not tall at all, trust me. She said tall and not so tall. No. Compared to any normal character, my character is very short.
It dropped. Oh, you're singing a song. So as soon as it'll drop the invis as soon as you.
No, I'm not re-singing it. Invis holds after there. See, it just so happened to drop. But if we wait 6 seconds, it won't drop.
Okay, there you go.
See,
off we go.
Yep.
Or actually, you can go. I don't have to worry about it. Well, I'll go there anyways.
If I start running back the other way, it's because camo dropped. It doesn't do me any good to run this direction if camo drops. You run right for the lava. For the lava. Well, since the mobs are still here, I should go ahead and loot them to get the coin, huh? You think?
I got evac up just in case.
Yeah, well, shouldn't need it. I'm not going to get any of the stuff except for the light stuff.
It's like real life, tall and not so tall.
That's what I was talking about. It's like, oh, let me set up hide corpse looted. That'll help. Okay, now they'll vanish after I look at them. You're getting split, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they drop decent flat.
Yeah, I back in the day, this was an area I came to get plat.
And there are some stackable items that sell that are lightweight that I'll go ahead and pick up. The weapons, which sell for a few plat,
are really heavy.
Heavy as hell, yeah. Alright, so that's that. Next time I can remember to make a bunch of mage bags, I guess, if we wanted to be able to loot everything. I don't know if it's worth it the time it takes set the mage to do all that.
Like I said, I can get my plat just doing other things with this tune.
Okay. All right. Well, so I guess we will say goodbye for this short Twitch that we ran here.
If you'd like to get a hold of us, if you'd like to ask us, hey, this is what I'd like you guys to play together. If we have it, we'll try to play it. Get a hold of us. Mac, it's MAC, Mac Goblin Goldcast at gmail.com. We're also on Twitter at Goblin Goldcast, or you can visit our Goblin Goldcast Facebook page.
Right. Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to hit Infusion of the Faithful, so when I come back, I will have even more mana.
Rock on.
All right.
I'm going to camp this tune out, and we'll catch you maybe tomorrow night.
Okay. Take care.
All right. Have a good one.